All right, everybody, welcome to Curse of Strahd Friday. I'm Charlie. I'm the DM for this group. We are officially back after 62 days of chaos. We'll go with that. Chaos. All
That
right,
is an appropriate word.
yeah, I think that's the best word for it. Let's go ahead and start with introductions, character intros, and then we will jump right in. Sly, you are up first.
I am Sly. I'll be playing Vanda Eero, the elvish swashbuckler rogue.
Okay, Chuck, you are next.
Chuck playing Gene Dalis, the human runic knight fighter.
Okay, Orchid, you're up next.
Hello everyone, I'm Orchid. I play Imra Cardana, the High Elf Bard.
Alright, and Horizon.
Hello, everybody. I'm Horizon, and I am playing. What's my character's name? Devon, the Celestial Warlock, Asimar Celestial Warlock.
Alright.
Great.
See, Hex wasn't the only one who forgot the character name. Who would like to give a recap?
I will make an attempt.
Okay.
First thing that happened was a lot of us were unable to wake up. We had some weird dreams, and then eventually we did wake up, but it was very weird. And then we decided we were going to go help. I didn't write down his name. Ismark, bury his father. We went to the house and we saw that it was all chewed up and marred up and scratched up. It had been attacked, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Imra apparently, nope, not Irina. This is a different word. Doesn't remember the attacks. The wolves were attacking in Dervich Manor. See, it does say that. Once we got there, we talked to Ismark. We just said we were going to make our way across town, and with his father in the casket that I made sure was closed. And we started walking through town, and Imra and Jean decided that a pastry stop was in order. We will find out the consequences for those actions eventually. When we started the funeral, a carriage pulled up, and Strahd came out and asked for Irina's hand. Imra quickly stepped in and wrote up a little contracty that said something to the. She signed it with blood, actually. It says that here. That we were gonna deliver an answer within 2 days if she was gonna accept, and a week if she wasn't. Us knowing that she's not going to accept, and we have a week to figure out what we're gonna do. As he left, he made the dead rise from the graveyard, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just boogied off.
Yeah, and that is where we left off. Alright, so you can take some inspiration.
Gonna need it.
Very well done.
Yeah. That was probably the best recap from after being on break.
I had to make a lot of that up. There's 5 sentences here. In my notes. My notes are 5 sentences.
Alright, let me...
I wrote down the bullet points and then remembered some stuff in between.
It do be like that, though.
Oh, heck.
Oh, does this have sound? It does. No, we don't want that. I don't want to listen to that. Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative for me. And who would like to play Ulrich? Or no one has to. You guys can just be the 4 of you.
He's a paladin. We probably want him, right?
Yeah, I feel like we do want somebody on that.
I'll hang on to it for now, I guess.
Okay.
Do we know if he's used any spell slots? I don't think so, because I think we just like
You
finished
all
our long
just
rest.
You were
yeah.
just roasted.
Yeah. Okay. All
Really
right. I
quickly,
have his sheet up, and we'll do what we can.
I have to restart my web browser, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
So is this
So
gonna
if
roll
I-
for him? Is this gonna roll for Gene again? Oh, it did it. All right, cool.
I don't think I've ever seen a -1 to initiative.
His dex isn't great, sir. He's not a Dexy boy.
Charlie, I'm gonna also roll. I just dragged out for visuals for now. I just dragged out the imp, even though it's invisible right now. I'm gonna roll for that separately.
Okay.
Initiative.
So he would be a 15 total.
Oh, okay. Not good on Imra.
Imra's ready.
In fact, it's a nat 1 on initiative.
Proud of you.
You said a
I'm
15
proud of
for
me, too.
the imp.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right
Okay.
back on the web browser. I just have to restart it for some reason.
Well, and you've got a while. And then what did you roll? Were you the 12 for yours then?
I was the 12 total, yeah.
Okay. It apparently put that as him because you're not on the combat tracker.
Oh,
You don't
It's
get to
okay,
be on
I-
the combat tracker.
I always
I
forget to
can.
pick my character before rolling. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So you are a 12.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna give a little context, but so you all we've left off with Strahd calmly having stated, while looking at Ismark, poor boy, he does not seem quite right in the head. Perhaps the loss of his father and the overwhelming responsibility of being the burgomaster has broken his spirit. And then you see as Strahd waves his hand again. Ismark stops yelling and he lies on the cold ground, holding his head in pain. He's breathing heavily. You should take him back to his manor. Clearly, the evening has been upsetting. Irina, do you please consider my offer? You will be safe at Castle Ravenloft. Rahiden will be at your disposal and can collect you if you change your mind. And then before he gets into the carriage, he turns back to you all and he points towards the graveyard. It seems you have some company. And he smiles as he enters the carriage. And he leans out to regard you. I'm sure we will meet again. In the meantime, watch your step. Barovia is not a safe place. Okay, as you turn, you do see that there are what appear to be zombies now standing, having kind of clawed their way out of the ground, and they are coming at you all. Okay, yes.
Oh, they beat me? Holy crap.
Yeah, but they have no movement, so all they're doing is getting towards you all.
Yeah. Somehow it doesn't make me feel better.
All right, Vander, you are up. You see as two of them have come, getting close to the group. Oh, Foundry, don't
Right.
freeze on the DM. I'm like the one person who needs it to work. There we go.
Does Irina count as a combatant in this fight?
No, she does not, nor does Ismark.
Sweet. I will move here. Take a slash at the zombie with my double-bladed scimitar. Whew.
Yeah, that definitely
25.
hits.
Rolling damage. 8 plus sneak attack. 8 plus 7, 15.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I will use the backside of the double-bladed scimitar. Ooh. 13?
13 hits.
We'll slap him 2. 7 points of damage on that one.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, you see, as you slash at the zombie, your first damage you see as one of the arms falls off of that zombie.
Nice. Seeing that, Vanda's gonna mosey back to Ismark.
1 second, because there's things that come with them losing things, so hold on.
Oh, okay.
And then the use your dagger. Dagger doesn't do that. Okay. Okay.
I'm just using. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I just needed to read something because when they lose parts, they also get attacks now.
Oh,
Okay.
fair
And
enough.
you're moving back. Do you have disengage as a bonus action?
I'm a swashbuckler, so if I make an attack on an enemy, I can freely disengage.
Okay, perfect.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Before you keep going, I figured out what happened. My
Okay.
initiative got overwritten by Ulrich's. So, like, he's not on the tracker, and I'm in the spot he was in.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
That's probably my fault.
What was Ulrich's? He's
Ulrich
the
is 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you?
20. But you can put me wherever.
Okay. You can go ahead and take your turn. I'm sorry that you didn't get to
No,
go
fine.
first.
I'm not worried about it. It
Yeah, I
actually
mean-
kind of works out better because now I can move into this a target rich environment. I guess I'll start swinging at the one that took the damage already.
Okay.
With my battle axe. You know what? I will also, as a bonus action when I walk up, I will do Giant's Might.
Okay.
I become large. And I do more damage now.
Big Gene.
So Gene will walk up, and as he's walking up, and he draws his sword, the runes on his arms glow, and his steps get bigger, and he takes up a little more space. And now I'll swing the battle axe.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
buddy.
definitely gonna do it.
Do it for me, yeah. That's that plus a d6. You can roll it. No, there it goes. With one more, great. I don't know why it rolled twice. It's just the one.
Okay.
Oh, it's twice because it's crit, so it's 6 more. So it's 15 and 6. 21.
All right, tell us what we see.
Gene just as he walks up, he draws the battle axe and he gets a little big and just takes a big cleave and cleaves it down, makes an indent in the ground of that zombie, and then just looks at the next one and goes next, and that's my turn.
Yeah, and you see as its severed arm it had been moving on the ground and it just completely falls to the ground immobile at that point.
Go ahead.
All right. Zavon, it looks like you and your imp are next. up next.
Well, please. Let's see. 5, 15, 20. Yeah. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action first to have my imp make an attack,
Okay.
which is annoying because I don't think I have the ability to roll directly for him in my character sheet, do I? I don't think so.
I'm sorry. Let me turn your volume up. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I probably
you're
couldn't,
okay.
but no, I'm just saying I don't think I have the ability to have like his rolls or dice like built into my sheet, so I'm just going to kind of do that manually. So
Well, you
D20
should be able to
plus
roll
5.
from his sheet that I gave to you.
Oh,
Are you able to open his character sheet up and click to roll from there?
oh, look at that. That's cool. I haven't done. I've been rolling out a D20 or D&D Beyond. So cool. Yes. So let me see.
Well, and a trick if you enjoy rolling from D&D Beyond is if you have the Beyond 20 extension installed, then it will let you roll from the like monster sheets and stuff too.
Really. So if I was to do. We'll figure that out later. I won't take up too much time. Whoa, okay. Actually, that worked. And please, I don't know what just happened there, but I guess we can take the first one because it worked.
Oh, you rolled a ton.
I know. Well, I think I was clicking the character sheet.
Yeah. An
I
8
don't even know if it's the
an
right
8 does
thing.
hit though. So,
It does hit. Okay,
yeah.
so
And
that's
then 7.
yes. So it's 1d. Well, do you want me to roll for the attacks or do you like the singular number that just auto does?
I mean, I see the damage already. You rolled a 7 for your damage.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Then sure. 7. I think it's a 1d4 plus 3 anyway, so probably
Yeah,
roll the
you got
4.
max damage on it.
So 7, and then they have to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
They failed. What kind of damage is the bite
The
or the
bite
sting?
is piercing,
Okay.
so probably resistant. And then the other part, so this will be like I'm just gonna click this once, hopefully that comes through.
Yeah.
Cool. So that will be the damage for, and that is technically poison damage.
Oh, that is good to know.
I'm gathering that slashing damage is what makes them go into pieces.
I think it's bludgeoning is the best for zombies a lot of
I think
times.
it is bludgeoning, yeah.
But I
For
know bludgeoning
them,
against skeletons, but I
it's
think
Oh yeah.
slashing gives
so
them like takes arms off and makes the arms do stuff.
Oh yeah.
it's slashing and bludgeoning, and it
Oh,
has to
cool.
be a certain amount before I'll do it, and then I have to roll to see what happens.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is that's my imp, and then I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at the same guy.
Okay.
I'll just lean out of the
And
way.
Yeah.
get my nice nat 1 out of the way early here.
I
But
leaned the
again,
wrong way.
you know, that's basically my. I think I've hit 1 Eldritch Blast in the entire campaign, so it's pretty on par.
Gosh. All
But that is my
right.
turn.
It is. Okay, you see as another one comes forward. Ulrich is up.
Ulrich's up. Okay. The one that got hit by the imp is still standing. Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right.
It's not. No parts have fallen off of it either.
Cool. Just okay. Yeah. I guess. Oh, I can't roll from here. Can I pull up his sheet in this and roll from here, probably. I can probably figure this out.
Getting all the cobwebs out.
Well, I've never used the internal sheet to like roll stuff before.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go for it and hope it works. He's just gonna swing the halberd.
Okay.
Uh, at the close one, because I don't think it's time to cast a spell yet. Did that do anything? No. Maybe.
If so, when you click it to open it, if you roll attack, there we go.
Okay, got it.
That will
Nine.
hit.
Neat. So it'll be 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh gosh, Foundry, stop being stubborn. Okay. As Ulrich swings at it, he hits, and one of the zombie's legs is cut off from it.
Alright. With his bonus action, he's going to make a Polar Master attack. Which it's the same to hit, it's just different damage. I'm just trying to see. Oh, there it is. Bonus attack. Standard roll. Got it. So he's gonna just with the back end of the halberd, he's gonna just swing again. And I
Okay,
assume
that will
19
hit.
hits.
It does.
And this will be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Great. As he hits again, you see as his second leg is knocked out from underneath him.
And he says, "Well, at least he can't chase us now." That's going to be the turn. He's going to stay put because us being up front is probably for the best.
Okay. And he is currently prone.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he has no legs.
Yeah, that one is prone. He ain't got no Lieutenant Dan. Ain't got no leg.
All right.
Hmm.
Perfect. You see as another zombie comes forward right next to Ulrich, and then Imra, it is your turn.
When that one gets within 10 feet of Ulrich,
Mm-hmm.
he will use his Polar Master opportunity attack, because once it enters his range, he can make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So he will do such.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Yeah. And damage doesn't come up here, so I'll just do it from here. It's the same damage. 6 bludgeoning on the new one coming in.
Okay, new one coming in. You see as one of the arms falls off of this one as he gets hit.
They're falling to pieces. They can't even gather themselves together. They can't even get themselves in order. I don't know. There's a good joke there somewhere, but
Pull yourselves together.
I'll leave it to the bard.
Yes. Yes. The
Looks
bard
like
who
you could
knows how
use
to
a
make
hand.
jokes, for sure. For sure.
I'm sure she'll leave them in stitches.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Is it my turn then?
It is, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hum. Just a moment. My music is very loud in the background. Okay. Let's see. There are 3 zombies still alive. What shall we do? That guy's prone?
One's dead, one's prone.
This one's
Okay.
prone.
Are the other 2 damaged at all?
The one
this
to the
one
left
is.
of Ulrich, yeah.
Okay. Let me just read the spell description.
Fireball.
I don't have that. We're not
Roll
at
the
5th
force.
level. Otherwise, absolutely 100%. And heat metal will not work on them because I'm assuming that they've been buried not in armor, which
Yeah,
sucks for me.
they look like they were just ordinary villagers.
Does Dissonant Whispers work on zombies? That's the real question. Because that's like the only real spell I have besides Vicious Mockery.
I don't know if it
That
works
could
on
work
them.
on
I have no clue.
Swing a stick at him too.
Let's see. I think it just needs to. Oh, it just needs to hear it, unless they're immune to psychic damage, in which case that'll suck for me.
My zombies are all
Um,
death.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It is full of.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on the damaged one next to Ulrich.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really want to use a spell slot here, but probably not a bad idea to do that. Because I don't know if Vicious Mockery is going to do much for us here. So I need a Wisdom saving throw from
Okay.
that guy.
See what we got. 12.
Ah, he fails.
It was
Huzzah.
close. It was close to being on a 15.
He takes 12
Damn.
points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And that's it. That's it for me. For that. Actually, is it an action to grab somebody? Because I kind of want to pull Arena away from them.
It failed its
Um,
save.
It
I'll
did.
let you pull her away.
Okay. It's half moving if I do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so, what's my movement? 30 feet. I normally play small races. It's true, I do. So I'll grab Arena and I'll pull her 15 feet this way, just to get her as far away from the zombies as possible. And tell her, do not get any closer to those things. They will fuck you up. Cool. That's it for me.
All right.
Does it also make them like run away?
Dissonant Whispers?
Does it have an extra effect? I don't know.
I don't think
think it
so.
does.
It's just demand. Oh no, yeah, it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows from me.
Okay.
It's like a lot of those spells have like bonus things that they do.
Yeah, that is nice about that, which actually would give, I believe, Ulrich an opportunity attack, no?
He already used his reaction
Yeah.
Bummer.
to hit
I
it
did my best,
when it was
guys.
on its way in. No, he hit it when it was on its way in.
He is. Oh, he's not the one that's missing legs. He's missing arms.
Yeah.
So he can go 20 feet away. Okay. Let's see. 25.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you
Oh,
see
yeah, there's
as
more.
another one comes forward. At this point, you do see, Father. Oh, those names are so familiar. Father Donovage, begins to, pray very loudly, and he's just kind of going over and over again, and he's, Morning Lord, Watcher of the Dawn, Lord of Life, grant me your beacon of holy sun, and turn these wretched creatures from your light. Demon of darkness, in the name of the Morning Lord, I command you to leave this place. And he begins kind of shouting towards the zombies. You also see Ismark, who's been on the ground, kind of panicking. He stands up. I'm going to here. And oh goodness, why you're dead? Gene, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the prone one because that'll give me advantage,
Okay.
and I'm all
Yay,
about
melee.
yeah melee, and yeah I'm gonna do that. I don't remember the hotkey. There we go. You just do that. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Nice.
definitely hits.
That's 6. It's 11 plus 6. 18.
All right,
No, 17.
tell us what we see.
Again, just taking the axe and just making divots in the ground that are made of zombie. I'm just reburying them, guys. It's working.
Keep doing that.
Back in the ground you go.
No, bad.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nah, that's really it. He's a simple guy.
Okay. Vander, you're up.
Oh, skedaddle over here
Okay.
and take a swing at this guy right in front of me.
All right, go for it.
Ooh,
That will hit.
awesome. That is 11 plus sneak attack.
The sneakiest of attacks.
Ooh. 17 slashing.
Okay. And as you slash into him, you see one of his arms drops.
Yeah. Bonus action slash with the other side.
Okay.
17.
17 will hit.
Uh, 8 points of it would be slashing as well, not piercing.
Okay, you see as his other arm falls off.
Oh, let's hope he doesn't bite you, Gene.
Tis a flesh wound.
I will skedaddle next to Ismark.
Ah.
That's my turn.
All right. Imp is up. Does the imp have a name?
I have not gotten that far yet. We'll
Impy
say yes,
McFace.
and I'm murmuring it so nobody can hear me until figure it out.
I just keep calling my Steel Defender. I'm like, I really should name it because that
Right.
is a mouthful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least imp is short.
Yeah, no, it is.
Maybe I'll call him Kitten. All right. He's gonna fly over on this side. Actually, he'll kind of squirrel over here a little bit more.
Okay.
And let me see if I can not click this 15 times. I'm doing it actually from the monster card in D&D Beyond, which I didn't know would work until you told me.
Yeah, that will hit.
Man, this thing hits way better than I do. Right.
Cast your Eldritch Blast from it.
I know, right? You're good, actually. You can do that as a thing.
Okay, what do we see happen?
Oh, it finishes him. Just kind of like going crazy with a bunch of scratches and such into the enemy until he's ripped up enough where it stops moving.
Yeah, and you see as his two arms that are on the ground and they were kind of clawing around, they also come to a screeching halt.
That was 15 feet. I think I moved to there. I'm gonna move him a little bit more down here for now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let's see if I can hit. You know what? Actually,
Do it.
instead of an hold
Go
on,
for
instead of an Eldritch Blast, just so this will be a little better. I'm going to use a Sacred Flame
Okay.
On the zombie that's still up in front of Gene.
This one
So
here?
that, yes, yep.
Perfect. Okay.
So that is just straight a Dex 13 saving throw.
Bite me.
They are not very dexterous. Let's see. 10.
Woohoo! All right.
He rolled a 12. I
Oh
was
my
close.
I just can't get a break, guys.
Ooh.
At least we have my imp around now, apparently, because that's my damage source. 1 radiant damage. Woohoo!
Nice. Anything else?
I think that's about my turn.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Hmm.
You did great.
I try.
Thanks for coming in today.
You probably just see the zombie, like, his hand just hurt a little bit. It's like, ah.
All right. He's gonna move forward.
Yeah.
And then he is. He's gonna try to claw at Jean. A 13, I'm assuming, misses.
Nah.
He's gonna try again. An 8. And then he's gonna be real brave and try to take a bite at you.
Yeah. That's gonna hit. I just
13
feel it.
again.
No. I had a feeling though.
And this is why you're in front.
Ah. Just have my shield. I'm just like pushing him out of the way while I'm burying the other one.
Exactly.
You'll get your turn.
Alright, and then it is
Nap
Auric.
time next.
Ulrich. Ulrich's gonna do the same thing he did last time because that seemed to work pretty well.
Okay.
So he's gonna do the 2 smacks, one with the halberd and then with the back end. I think you said 13 hits.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Okay. Yeah. That's 9.
Alright, you see
And-
as one of his legs falls off of him.
And then
Jesus.
the bonus attack. The bonus action.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 20 again.
That will hit.
And man, that's wrong. Damage. Nice.
Okay, and
7
then you
more
see
bludgeoning.
as one of his arms drops to the ground.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Alright. He was missing his arm.
Oh, the background music.
Okay. Bum, bum. Oh, I'm so bad at math. Does an 18 hit Ulrich?
18. Yes, definitely hits Ulrich.
Okay, you see the arm that is flailing around on the ground by Ulrich manages to slash into his leg, and he is going to take 6 slashing damage from it.
whew.
Oh, I don't know why I did. It's not a thing.
And then the actual zombie is going to move.
So when he moves back in, Ulrich's gonna take that opportunity attack again.
Okay, he'll make his attack first, though.
Well, it's when the zombie gets within 10 feet. Ulrich
Okay,
can make
go
the
ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
Because he has a reach with this weapon.
Okay, that'll hit.
Another 4 bludgeoning on his way in.
Nice, nothing drops this time. And then he is going to try to hit with his claw, his other arm that's still attached. 15.
15, no.
Okay, and then he is going to try to bite. What's sad is the one had disadvantage and hit, and then he just rolled normal and missed, and that will miss with a 12.
Ulrich's 16, Gene is 18.
Nice. Imra, you're up.
Indeed. Of the two zombies, which is looking worse?
The one that just moved close to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe I shall viciously mock it.
Okay. Wisdom save, is that right?
I believe so. Yes. Wisdom saving throw. Let me what's the D? I think it's a 13.
He got an 18.
Ripperoni and Pepperino, my guys. So actually, I don't think it takes any damage.
Not with that one. It's like Sacred Flame.
Yeah, cantrips are
Yeah.
one or nothing. They're yes or no's.
Yeah. So then I will save my mockery for the next time I try that. That's it for me.
All right. Ismark is.
Ooh, can you do something?
Well, yeah. The first time he was laying on the ground. Now he's gonna.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna.
He's
do
looking mighty
something.
handsome there.
Ooh.
Very stoic.
Right?
Chiseled jaw.
All right. He is gonna take his sword out. Oh, does that hit? It does. And he's actually going to stab, at that arm that is there.
Oh, okay. Like, who's he stabbing at? He's near us.
No, the arm's in the bloody spot.
That's fine.
Is that this one? Okay. And then he is going to move forward. And he's gonna try again. He's gonna hit the zombie himself. The arm looks completely defective, and you see as the zombie falls to the ground. And that is Ismark. All right, Gene.
I'm gonna bury another one. I'm gonna try to. Yeah. Just that the one in front of me, I put myself in a target-rich environment, and I became a problem. So
They're actually going to end up going down in literally a line.
Yeah, they all lined up.
yeah, I'm just gonna smack, smash, Gene smash.
Okay, that will hit.
That's 9 plus 3, 12 points of slashing.
Okay, and let's roll to see what he lost. Ooh, you,
I don't like this.
It
You're
was
far
fine.
too excited.
It was finally something different.
You are far too excited.
Oh, but he's missing a leg and arm, and now you see as you just behead him, and his head falls to the ground.
I turn it as if in victory. I got him. Everything's fine. And Gene's bonus actions are terrible, so that's it. That's his turn.
Okay. Vander.
Does the head look like it's still moving, or it's just kind of chilling?
Guys, I got him. Everything's fine.
So the head itself isn't moving, but like the jaw is moving and stuff. It's kind of like Hocus Pocus when the guy's head falls off. I think that's the movie. You might be thinking of the wrong movie.
I think I go for the head.
Okay.
Van is going to run over this way, run over that way. Am I allowed to stand on the bodies? Square?
You wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to stand on it because it's there, but you can go through it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I will go up here then. And then make a double-edged scimitar attack against the head.
Okay. Yeah, that
24.
definitely hits. You can roll your damage if you would like, or you can just tell us what happens.
Yeah, I'll just say what happens. Seeing Jean behead the zombie and the zombie's mouth still chattering away, Vanda quickly runs through the party and finishes off with a quick stab to the head. Paching. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
He
that's
had
sorted
one.
out.
He had 1 hit point left.
Nice. Told you I got him, guys.
Yeah, you
Fine
like
work.
stab right into the brain. All right, we are out of combat. As you all finish combat, you see the father is just like overcome with emotion from everything. Like he is very grateful. He feels as though like this is a sign from the Morning Lord that you all came. He begins thanking the group. If you all hadn't been here, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you all so much.
Well, I mean, if we hadn't been here, you'd probably be eaten by undead. So, you know.
Or he wouldn't have actually summoned any of these to begin with, and you would have been far safer.
That's true. That is the alternative, unfortunately. We may be the problem.
We are almost definitely the problem. Jean goes back to regular size.
Tragic.
Big boy Jean.
Emra's just like, damn. Well,
Ismark, he approaches Ulrich and Jean since Irina is kind of away from them, and he talks very hushed. And I guess Vander, he would also kind of motion for you to come forward, but like it's very clear. And with the father kind of going and talking and thinking, and like he's checking on Irina, like Irina at this moment is distracted from that conversation, and he leans into the three of you, and I don't know what overcame me, but I am relieved that you were here. It's not safe for Irina to stay in the village of Barovia anymore. And it won't be safe for her at Castle Ravenloft either. He has some strange obsession.
I mean, she's
I-
cute.
I
does
will
he
admit
say
you were
that loud
very
enough for
brave.
Imra to hear him?
No,
I
he
don't
is
know what-
whispering.
No, I think she's talking about what Jean said.
Oh. That is
I
up
don't
to
think
Jean.
so.
You just hear like the snapping of Imra's neck as she turns.
I'll leave it up to Emma if she hears it or not.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
Jean's not the most subtle person on the planet, so.
I know. That's why I asked. All right, hold on. It's a perception. Perception. Please do well, Imra. Damn. Nope.
Yeah, you did not hear.
I'm too busy talking to Irina about something, I'm sure.
Orchid, I sent you a message to remind because I don't know if you remember from last time because I forgot to mention that it was on the top of my notes.
Oh, I did not remember that. Thank you for that reminder.
I like purposely sought out that and the pie stuff, and then I forgot to tell you. I mean, you all remember the pie stuff, but
well, it doesn't matter because he's gone anyway. So
yeah, but if like his name comes up and stuff, like it applies to that. So as Ismark is talking to the three of you, I can't abandon my duty here, but I need to know that Irina is safe. Would it be at all possible for you all to take her someplace safer than this village here?
I mean, we're strangers in a strange land. Where would you have us take her?
I've heard Valaki is still safe from Strahd.
That's down the old Svalich Road, and that's in. We were told the center of the area, the central,
Mm-hmm.
because Barovia's to the east, Kreska's to the west, and Valaki is somewhere between them.
Yes.
I have notes.
I
I looked
watched
for the others.
I watched my father die from the stress of Strahd. I can't bear to see Irina succumb to him as well.
But what of you, Ismark?
I'm doing my best to protect her here, but every night he is outside our home attacking, and it's making life difficult for everyone in the village. And now that I'm the burgomaster, I have to consider that. How to keep everyone safe.
Um,
I understand
I mean,
if you don't want to. I
it's not that. You would stay here and have us take her from here. You wouldn't go with her.
I think if I were with her, that would just be putting a target on us both. If I'm
Oh, so you want the
here,
target on us and not on you?
no,
Got
no, no, that's not what I meant. But if I'm here, I can act as though she is here. But if we're both gone, it's going to rise suspicion. But if I'm here, I can act as though she is taken ill and she's inside. But if suddenly we were both gone, then, well, now Strahd would know to begin to hunt us as though we were mice.
We could fake your death. Kidding. This is a joke. We're not doing that.
I think at this point I would have joined this conversation. Let's be honest, faking your death is not exactly something you can do in a land where I'm pretty sure that there are a limited number of souls, and this may just be a guess, but I have a feeling Strahd knows when a new one.
I'm sorry. Let's not talk about this because when you move, Irina moves with you, so he shuts down the conversation.
Well, fuck me, I guess. I don't know.
I'll grab his. I'll just put a hand on his shoulder and give him the a nod, a wordless nod of yeah, I'm in. Gonna send us on a quest.
He looks at you and um he kind of gives like that same kind of knowing nod back. Well, we've taken up a lot of your time. Um, would you all care to stay with us this evening?
At your house?
Or have dinner at the very least? I mean, it's still fairly early, but if you would like.
I look at Jean and message him and ask, do you think that's safe? Seeing as someone knows where we may be?
I'm gonna look. Sorry. I'm gonna look at Imra and again without speaking, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah. No. I think we could have dinner at the tavern, but then I think we should be on our way soon.
um, I'll say our best bet directly to Ismark, so hopefully he catches my drift. Our best bet may be leaving under the cover of darkness, or more dark than it gets here.
Understood. Well, then do you think perhaps you should come back to my home and make the arrangements that you need to?
I'll look to the others. It sounds good to me, but I can't answer for everybody.
Do you have any wine?
You're shitting me. We have so much wine.
Yes, but we could have more wine.
Yes.
You're
But
right.
we all
we
have so many
much
bottles of
wine.
the same wine. Maybe there's some
So you
different
want
varieties he
different
has.
wine?
Of course.
I suppose we could trade.
I believe my father had a bottle or two tucked away.
Splendid.
If we are going to settle down for the night, I'm gonna walk over to Aldrich and tap him on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on him,
Okay.
Okay. Let me.
which should be plenty to top him off at this point.
I mean,
Yeah.
you should not have cast that at second level.
Yeah, if you want to, because you guys have just got your long rest, you got 3 more nights before you reset on
Yeah,
anything.
I wouldn't even do that. He has lay on
I
hands.
know, but
full,
I
and he
get
can
it.
just-
But that's why I mention it, because if we're doing a short rest, then that counts for me. I get my spell slots back.
Oh, because you're a
Oh,
warlock.
Oh, you're a warlock. Oh, that's so nice.
Okay, then I'm more okay with it. I'm like,
Okay.
he was only down like 6 points. Like,
No, I was
Yeah.
literally doing that with the intention of I'm gonna get that spot back anyway.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
that's fine
good.
then.
Yeah,
I was like,
warlocks
he was
are
just gonna like
chilling.
lay on hands himself.
It's fine. I got basically a pseudo lay on hands, and as a celestial warlock, I got other healing abilities I can use once per long rest, which I'm not touching right now, but we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, shall we go then? Do you all need to get anything from the tavern and inn? Irina and myself, we can go and we can begin to make a lunch up for you all. And see you
I
all
don't
once
think-
you arrive.
You don't think these will get back up, do you?
I mean,
It seems-
those ones are back on the ground.
does somebody remember if I used a bardic inspiration
You did
since
not.
our last?
You did
okay,
not.
okay. Sorry, my sheet's wrong then.
I think you used one spell slot before today, and that's it.
No, the only spell slot I've used was today. That I knew. Because I did do I think I did identify and I've done speak with animals, but those are both ritual spells.
Alright, what would you all like to do?
On our way back, I'm gonna have Irina walk with the others and pull Jean aside to ask him what that conversation was that Ismark had with the others, because she'd like to be kept in the loop.
Okay. Alright, we will get to that. Anything else before leaving from here?
Can
I'll
we?
walk. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to go back to the gravesite and make sure that it's actually covered with dirt before we leave.
I was actually in the same vein gonna look at Sly because I know we've done this in the past and see if he wanted to burn the bodies back, bring them back to where they
Oh,
came
those
up.
I didn't care. The zombies I don't actually care about. It's the
Well, and the zombies are like completely destroyed to bits, like as you guys were hitting them and stuff. So, like, I don't think there's a fully intact one left.
Fair enough.
But I mean, you can do what you want with them, but that is a thing that sets these ones apart from a regular zombie. Is when you hit them, you knock stuff off. Yeah, you go. So you're looking to see if Ismark's father, Colian, was completely buried.
yeah.
Or
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, he.
Well,
he
it doesn't need to be
is.
like completely entombed and everything, but the coffin has to be covered, like completely covered with dirt. It can't be showing, and that the gene will be okay at that point.
Yes, it is covered with dirt.
Then we are.
Okay. Father Donovich has left and he has gone back into the church. As you all, I'm gonna move you guys as a cluster. As you all
Better.
begin walking and you get to about here, you hear some like rattling coming from like within the church. You're not quite sure what it is. And then you
Rattling?
hear a muffled scream.
And coming from inside the church.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look to Ismark. Is he off put by this at all?
Um, he seems to be really lost in his grief, but like he does seem startled by it, but like he also doesn't seem super responsive. Just because of everything that's going on for him, he's in like a state of shock.
Vanda's gonna run to the front door.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. As you all move to the front, once you get to the front, you do hear what sounds like thuds or running coming from, and Father Donovich throws open the door. He had only really just gotten in, he hadn't gotten probably too far in. And when he does, you see a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall that leads into a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit. It reeks of mildew, and it like just comes wafting out. Um, you can see that in the hall there are 4 doors, 2 on each side. And you can tell that the chapel is covered in debris. And you can hear what sounds like from Father Donovich under his breath, very softly reciting a prayer. But that prayer is suddenly blotted out because you hear this inhumane scream that rises from beneath the wooden floor. Father, I'm starving! Father Donovich, like, he holds his head in shame as you guys hear this.
What is it, Father?
What's up, Padre?
Father, please, I can smell them. I'm starving.
Anything?
Father, would you like to tell us something? Maybe.
Um, it's nothing.
See, when you say that, I want to investigate the nothing.
I will. Hearing him say it's nothing, can I? I mean, I have a feeling, but can I take an insight there?
Yeah, you can.
Well, I have advantage on those.
Ooh.
14.
I mean, it's very clear to you that it's obviously something
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
I
you um
He now won that deception roll.
felt-
you kind of pick up that whoever is screaming is probably not screaming in regard to him as Father Donovage, but like as father and stuff, just by how much like remorse and shame Father Donovage seems to have.
I'll take another step up closer to him, and I will lower my voice. Probably only Sly can hear me, and I'll just say, "What? What are you doing? What's going on?"
Do you have children?
Mm,
Not yet.
Then you couldn't possibly understand, I'm afraid.
Is this your child that is screaming out?
It is. It's my son, Duro.
Does your son have an affliction of sorts?
I suppose that's one way to describe it, yes.
What is the
What is-
affliction?
Hmm.
I'm honestly not too certain what it is.
Was this affliction laid by the Baron?
Who are you referring to when you say Baron? Just so I make sure we're on the same page.
Strahd.
Okay.
Is he not the Baron? Is that not his
He's
title?
the, isn't he? Isn't no? The Baron was the other guy, wasn't it?
I thought he was the Burgomaster.
I don't think
Oh,
he's
the
been
Lord.
referred. Yeah, Lord.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord. Sorry, the Lord.
I thought you were meaning Strahd. I just wanted to make sure you didn't
Yes,
mean.
no, I have no problem with that,
Yeah.
Lord. That was on a different page of notes.
uh, well, I can't say confidently as I was not there. It happened a little more than a year ago.
And he's hungry. Do you feed him? I'll like head motion for the others to come up here.
Uh, I'm gonna motion for Ismark and Arena to stay back because I don't want them following us into this conversation.
Yeah, they do kind of keep their distance. I do not feed him. I cannot bring myself to doing such a thing. I just simply want my son to be back.
What kind of food is he asking for? I know the answer. Well, I think I know the answer.
We're pretty confident.
He's just wanting steak. No big deal. Maybe some
Really
soup,
raw.
Just raw
salad.
meat.
Raw living meat.
He is wanting flesh, of course.
Yeah, okay. So, like, buddy, Papa, listen.
Papa.
Papa.
Paderewski, we have...
Father, I'm starving.
Bang.
It's my favorite thing to interject.
Yeah, we have... I looked to the rest of them. We have a responsibility to
Yes.
make sure he doesn't get out and spread this affliction.
He,
You have a responsibility.
He has not gotten out. He, like I said, he has been here for more than a year. And it
And
has...
what happens when... Father Donovan is not a young man, is it? Donovich.
No, he is not.
No offense, Father, but what happens to him when you pass on?
Well, I'm hoping that he will be cured before that happens. There's got to be something that can be done. He is all that I have left. If
I'll
you
turn
have
to
any mercy in your heart, you will not ask or take him away from me.
I'll turn to Imra because I think she'll have the most knowledge of this, and if not, maybe she knows. Is there any cure to that kind of affliction?
Are we confident at this point that it's vampirism?
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know how confident we are.
Is it safe to see him?
I would not recommend. He hasn't had anything to eat since I've put him in there.
And
That seem a
how,
little anti Dawn Father to or Morning Lord to you.
how long ago was that
A
exactly?
year, he said.
Exactly a year. You left him in there, starving for a year.
What else was I supposed to do with him?
um, Look, I don't have children, so I don't really know what it's like to care about people like that at all. But normally you put it when a creature is suffering, you normally sorry, shook my whole desk. You normally put it out of its misery.
Imra's
Um,
getting heated.
Listen, I think, Father, I would like for your child to be cured. Actually, hold on. So he hasn't eaten anything since he's hypothetically been turned. Um, Maybe? I don't know. Of my knowledge of vampires, is there like any cure at all?
What you would know coming in to Barovia, like typically, like if you were on Sword Coast and stuff and this happened, no, there would not be. So you would not be aware of a cure here.
Um, Father, there may not be a way to cure your son of this affliction. And that is an incredibly difficult reality to face, I understand. But if you pass on before he is cured, if ever, we will have to take it upon ourselves to end his suffering. And he is suffering. I know you don't. You may see it that way, you may not, but he is starving. And that's not fair.
What we can offer now is to attempt to end his suffering and give you a chance to send him away with the rights he deserves.
What if there's something? What if there's just not a way to cure him yet?
How
Like I
long are
said,
you willing to let him suffer?
Suffering is worse.
Is suffering not better than just giving up?
It's not giving up. It's
I will take the father's hands into my own and say, pain is pain. It doesn't matter what experiences it. And sometimes death is the only merciful alternative. And it is a mercy, Father. It is not fair to let him suffer like this. It will hurt you just as much as it hurts him in the long run.
Can't you see it is hurting me? And losing him would only hurt me more. I wish he'd never gone with that damn wizard to the castle.
What was it?
wizard.
Him and several other villagers, they stormed Castle Ravenloft in revolt. They were lured there by a wizard in black robes. He came to Barovia from a faraway land. Um, all I've heard is the wizard died by Strahd's hand. Well, and I guess, as you would see it, so did Duro, because this is how he's returned to me, and I trapped him in the Undercroft, and that's where he's been ever since.
What was the
Did
name of the wizard?
this wizard have a name? Yeah. Okay. Imra and Jean are on the same page.
I
It's that 5 years of travel.
I did not receive any name of him. He was someone just passing through.
May I speak to your son?
I don't know that that's
None.
going to be a good idea, but if you feel that you must.
You must know, Father, that if he is beyond our reach, we have to intervene. And I look to Sly and Ulrich and Vander. Just to make sure we're all picking up and putting down the same thing.
Yeah, Vander's had this look of resolve on his face. It's quite similar to the look he had when they were faced with Boris in the what was it called? House of Horror.
Oh, Death House.
What's the name of it? Death House. That's the one.
You know where we spent half the campaign?
Yeah, that.
Forgot its name.
Yeah. The son's name is Donovich.
It's Father Donovich and then Duro. Doru.
Doru. Or
Mhm.
Dor. Hold on. Let me write that down. Just for fun.
Devon? Anything?
Zavon is just standing silently, kind of observing at this
Hmm.
point. It's not
What
adding anything.
what door is Doru behind?
So Father Donovich said he was in the Undercroft, so he's in the basement.
Oh, okay. Is there a door to the basement where I could sit?
Not that you can see, but if you are insistent, then he would direct you to this room here.
Yeah, we're getting pretty insistent.
Yeah. I knock on the Undercroft door and I say, hello, Doru?
Are you my dinner? I'm so hungry.
No, unfortunately not. Do you mind telling me what you'd like for dinner?
You smell tasty.
Right, but what
Facts.
exactly about me smells good?
Oh, yes! Sorry.
So excited!
The blood running through your veins. I can sense
It's fresh
it.
out of the oven.
Okay. Why are you making me jealous, man? I did have peach cobbler though, so. Right, okay, so my blood. So, pretty confident I know what you are now. I have a question for you about the wizard you were traveling with.
What wizard? I've been here for as long as I can remember.
Ah, shit. Are you sure?
All I can think is how hungry I am.
Okay. Jean, I know you're not going to like this, but I will need a cup and possibly you to stand on this if the little thing gets wily.
I'm gonna need a little more information.
Right, okay. So it's hungry
Got that.
and we wouldn't let it drink directly, but perhaps a little bit of blood could clear its mind.
Disagree. This is a bad plan.
I think it's a terrible plan, but
Okay.
I'm sort of committed because I have a feeling.
Okay, but the better plan
What's the better plan?
is to not feed the vampire, is to
Yes.
maybe try to. I say this a little quieter, so maybe Father Donovich doesn't hear me. Maybe try to put it down while it's weakened.
Yeah, and yes, as much as I agree with that, I'm very curious about this wizard because here's the thing. Not necessarily the wizard may not necessarily be dead.
Hey, but like, random black-robed wizard is not worth feeding a vampire. Seems like such a bad idea. Yeah, right. Whatever. I will pull out my stolen beer mug.
Oh my god, don't put it in your beer mug. Father, do you happen to have a chalice that you don't care about at all.
Has
Yes.
cups that they just don't care about.
I mean,
That-
we haven't used them in a while. I wouldn't say I didn't care, but
Just
Um,
spares, you know.
you might have a difficulty if you're going to open that. I don't know. It's been so long. I seem to have lost the key. And you
Ah,
will notice that
fuck.
the trapdoor is covered in a chain. It also looks as though the wood has kind of swollen up a bit.
This is only bad news.
This is a bad. Okay. Like the cracks are sealed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I'm telling you,
See,
you open
see.
that chain, he is out.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just reading the room
Can I,
description.
can I add in? Can I
I
add
just-
something that I'm doing while this is happening too? Is I would like to broach Zavon broaches Vander, and knowing that we're on the same page as what needs to happen here, and not wanting to feed a vampire blood. I say to Vander, I said, you know what must be done here. We both do. And I just say those words to him and walk right up to Father Donovan. It's like, I need to speak with you. And I try to essentially lead the father out of the area.
Vanda gives Zavon a subtle nod and appreciating him trying to separate the father as far as possible so he doesn't have to hear anything.
So I go
I
to the
don't-
father and see if I can get him, basically convince him to walk with me for a bit.
I
Let
don't
me
feel
see.
great. The thing is, I'm curious because if somebody staged an uprising, he would have been made an example of, and the fact that he's just dead and not, strung up for the entire fucking town to see is strange to me.
The reason he's not strung up is because he's the son of the father who doesn't want to kill him. That's all.
No, the wizard.
Oh, I think the wizard's a non sequitur, honestly, as far as being able to get anything out of a vampire spawn.
That hasn't
potential.
eaten in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just,
I agree.
I don't
I
feel
I
great
don't think
about
hurting
it.
ourselves and feeding a vampire is in light of us
Okay.
being good people.
Hurting ourselves and feeding a vampire should
Yeah.
never be in the same sentence.
Exactly.
Oh well.
One time I had somebody sacrifice themselves to a very weakened lich, and
Yeah,
the whole
listen.
campaign
And the
fell
second
apart.
and the second that Orchid mentioned this, what she already admitted as horrible plan.
It's a
That's
terrible idea,
the
but
first thing
listen,
I thought of is like, I remember Charlie once started a story about a lich. I'm like, wow, did we steal that character, Orchid?
I can
no.
say that this is like straight up Strahd stuff. So,
I've just been traveling with a gambler for so long. It's rubbing off on me.
where are you wanting to take Father Donovich?
I just kind of want to lead him back towards like the front door and maybe out of the temple chapel area.
He's with everyone in there. He's not gonna want to leave the church. Like that's very clear for him.
Okay. So I suppose since it's such a terrible idea, should we just try to convince the father that this is the best course of action?
It's kind of my thought.
Okay. I will lead the Look, I'm fucking useless in a fight, so I will lead the father away. So
We got like really sideswept. Can you roll a persuasion? Because you have done a lot of trying to convince him, and I should have asked you to sooner.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sure.
It was in my head to tell you to, and then I don't know what happened. Probably the bad idea that you came up with happened.
Jean has also kind of been pitching in here and there. Does that count as a help action at all?
No, because I'm going just based off of the conversation
Sure.
you were having.
Absolutely, I can do that. But I cannot bardically inspire myself. How sad. Please, Imra. Oh, thank fuck.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
there
a
we
number.
go. That's a good number. That's
Proud of
what is
you.
my baseball number. As you continue kind of talking and trying to lead him away, he goes, do you think just putting him out of his misery is truly the best thing.
Um,
That was
as
really good,
I
but I'm not
I will say,
there.
Father, I think it's the kindest thing we can do here.
It just feels as though I'm giving up and just letting him go completely.
It's not giving up. It's letting him move on. You're a believer in the Morning Lord, yes?
I am, yes. I try to be. It's been hard, especially this past year, but I still try to hold on to my faith.
Still with uh my hands on his, I say, I think, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, you are the authority here. I think your Morning Lord would agree that sometimes it is better to let the sun set and rise again.
Oh, that was good.
Almost good.
Pass.
You see as Father Donovich begins to kind of choke back tears, and you're absolutely right. And well, only putting my needs first, I've made it so no one has really been here to the church in quite some time to worship. I mean, a few people will come for individual prayers and things, but other than that, it's mostly empty. And well, I mean, the situation. I can't put everyone at risk constantly, but that isn't what the Morning Lord would want. You're right. I can't be present for this though. I don't
No,
think I can be here.
no, not at all. Um, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it very much if you could take Irina and Ismark back to their home. I think they need your guidance more than anything.
Yes. Maybe I can channel my grief to help them process their own grief.
I think that would be the best course of action. And, Father, please remember that by doing so, you are allowing yourself to step into the light again as well.
Do you ensure that you are careful? It is dark down there, and he hasn't had anything whatsoever. I mean, I guess if a rat or something has gotten in there, maybe he's had that. I obviously can't be certain on that, but I have not allowed him to feed.
The only certainty I can give you is that we will do our best to make this as painless as possible for both of you.
That is greatly appreciated. He chokes back another tear. All right, I will take Irina and Ismark back, and will you all be come to the home once it is finished?
Of course, we will make our there as soon as we are finished here.
There's, if you wouldn't mind, I don't want to see what kind of state he is in. Um,
No, 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 no. We will not open that door until you and Ismark and Arena are far from here.
I
I'm
understood.
also, since I'm standing there as well, I'm going to add that as that I'm going to tell him, um, Father, I should add that I am actually also a follower of the Dawn Father, and I'll make sure to say the elegy of the dead over his grave when we lay his body at rest.
Yes. There's already um a plot with his a tombstone with his name, to keep up the appearance that he perished over a year ago. It's out to the left of where we were. You won't miss it. It's a very simple plot.
Of course.
I'm sure he meets finds his way there.
I know this is the right thing to do, but it just breaks my heart. Thank you for doing what I was too weak to do.
It's not weakness, it's love.
And with that, he heads towards the front door. Is there anything, as he walks out the door to go towards Irina and Ismark that, Jean or Vander would like to do or say?
Uh,
It's okay if you don't have anything. I'm just giving the option.
knowing essentially nothing about vampires, Father, before you go, are there any holy relics that, or holy symbols that may just grant us a modicum of protection?
On the altar, you will. There's one or two that you can use. I don't know if it'll have any effect on him whatsoever, but you can certainly try.
Yeah, is it? Again, Gene doesn't know anything about it, so he's like, "Oh, holy shit'll help."
Just before he leaves, Vanda will go up to Father Donovich. I wish to speak to you, but now's not the time. Perhaps in the manor I seek guidance.
I can certainly try to provide guidance. I seem to have lost my way, so I'm not sure how well I will do.
I'm sure you'll be splendid. Thank you, Father.
Yeah. He proceeds out. You hear him. Irina, Ismark, I'd like for us to go and enjoy. Well, enjoy is probably not the word, but have some tea and we can discuss the events of today further. And they do begin to walk off. Cool. I think this is a good point to take a break before we go in to whatever chaos is going to happen. So, and
Let's feed a vampire.
Vampire spawn.
Well,
It's not as
nobody's
bad.
allowing me to feed the vampires, so.
I'm sorry, I'm saving your life. You know,
Mm.
I was not disallowing it. If you want to go down there and feed it, go for
I
it.
didn't listen. Is he like chained to a wall? Like, come on, man.
You guys
I
didn't
just-
ask Father Donovich any of that, so
Doesn't
No.
matter.
Well,
Doesn't matter. We're here.
we heard him banging on it, didn't we? Like on the door.
you heard him moving around, and you've heard him yelling up through the floorboards. So like you would assume he's able to move, but it doesn't mean he's not chained.
Fair.
Honest take. We could literally just open the door, drop a cup in there, and see what happens.
No.
Open the door and drop
Why not?
some of our blood. Some of our blood.
Oh.
All right, if you're
0%.
watching on
Oh,
the
yeah, sorry.
stream, we are gonna do a quick break. We're just gonna say 9 minutes. Keep it simple. We will be back at 8:05 Central Time. We will see you soon.
Mushroom.
I'm not good at this anymore. There we go.
Be back.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We were only a few minutes late. One day, a group
new
will come back
record.
on time. It's yet to happen across all the groups. Usually, it's me. Oh, I love that Hex right now, like on the stream, his where his camera should be, it's just two coffins.
Yeah, I saw that before, and I was like, that's kind of fitting.
All right.
Hopefully that's not a future.
Foreboding.
Yeah, all right.
Only a little.
Okay. What would the group like to do? I have a feeling we're just rolling initiative more than
Well,
likely.
no, Gene wants to go up to the altar and see if he can find one of those relics that the father talked about.
Okay, yeah, you go up to the altar and let's see. Yeah, you find what looks to be a holy symbol. You can see kind of like the daylight sunrise on it. Yeah. Gods are like the thing I'm probably the least competent in.
Oh,
So
no,
I'm
I
like...
don't even need anything specific from you. Like,
No, yeah.
I go up there and there is thing. I
There's
take
a
thing.
thing.
That's
Well, one
that's-
time I was like, there's a cross, and that apparently was not the right answer.
I'm gonna just add it to my weird possession thing. I'm gonna say Morning Lord thingy.
There we go. Oh,
It's
apparently...
probably
Along with the death bricks.
I have a lucky charm, a stolen beer mug, 5 death bricks, a stake, and a Morning Lord thingy.
Perfect.
My death bricks are gonna come in handy one day. Just you wait.
I believe you. I do. I
Oh, I
really
did
do.
pretty good. His holy symbol is depicted as a rising sun. Look at me. I was bullshitting and I got it right.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
a
What would we
small
like?
factor would actually be that I do have like I wear that basically symbol around my neck.
That's a good question, actually. Are the Morning Lord and the Dawn Father the exact same thing then? Just different
They
names?
are just kind of different. It's also a little bit like different editions, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, they have different like
Or is it like
slightly
Zeus
different
and
background, like
Jupiter, where it's like just
yeah,
two names for the
yeah.
same
It's
god?
like
Yeah.
Lathander is his official name, I think.
Mhm.
Yes.
Morning Lord is in like Forbidden Realm, and then the Dawn Father is like another. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, same god, different names.
Yep.
pretty much.
Gotcha. Mercury and Hermes, like
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work.
So
Okay,
we're not.
what would you like to do
feeding
now?
the vampire.
You're not feeding the vampire.
Have we established which of these doors he's behind, essentially?
yeah, the
Yeah.
bottom right with the one where Gene is.
There's none. Okay. So
There's a trap
we
behind
obviously
it.
don't
I
know
guess
if
we
he's-
should look in the other rooms to see if there's cool shit.
Yeah, good.
We're just gonna. I mean,
Okay.
how does Gene feel about robbing a church? He's
Good question. How much of that have we done in the past?
Gene has robbed churches, but he's taken out of the plate, out of the offering plate. I mean, he's a gambler. He's got to get his money somehow.
I mean, I think
Like,
Gene,
Imra, let's
after
go to
going to get
church
the
for no
holy
reason.
symbol, would probably think that the church doesn't have too much going on. So when you do go to find the holy symbol, the chapel itself is in complete shambles. You can see there's overturned and broken pews that are littering the very dusty floor. There are dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and lighting every dusty corner, trying to rid the chapel of shadows. And you can see at the far end that there is the altar. It's scarred by claw marks, and then you also notice actually, can I have you roll me a
Guess
perception?
I'm just gonna move myself over to like there. So that's right. I can't do that.
Do you need
Just
me to
let
move you?
me out. No, I tried to move through the wall and it was mad.
Oh. Roll me a perception for Jean.
Cool. Gene, do a thing.
You notice that there is a rope that's hanging, down from, like behind where the bell tower, like stretching up into
Like back
it.
here.
Mm-hmm. And you also notice that it is tied into a noose.
Cool, cool. I'll address that in a minute. The claw marks, are they reminiscent of the claw marks that were on the house? On the Burgomaster's house?
No, so these look to be, smaller. They look as though they would have been made, probably by something more humanoid and stuff, so you would assume perhaps like the creatures that were attacking the zombies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Does the noose appear to go up into the bell tower? Was it, I guess, the rope?
So the rope is from the bell tower, so it is going up into there.
Hey, Amber, watch this, and I'll pull on it.
Ooh. Okay. And it's just like,
Um,
Jean, don't do that.
Too late.
Too late.
I want to ring the big bell.
That's not fair, Jean. You can't do stupid shit if I can't do stupid shit.
There, we do different stupid shit.
I do stupid shit if I could get us information.
As you pull the bell, you see a bunch of like dust and debris fall, and the sound of the bell is much more muted than you would have thought it would have been. It seems as though it's been a while since it's been rung.
See, when I do stupid stuff, it only endangers me. When you do stupid stuff, it also endangers me.
I'm sorry, alerting every fucking thing in the valley to our presence here in this bell tower isn't endangering anyone else?
Nope.
Oh, well, fine. When I'm finished with you,
I just let her smolder.
here comes the smolder.
So, I guess we should gather up, check the rest of these doors, and then come up with a game plan. We shouldn't just like open the door and say, "Oh, we'll figure it out as we go."
Okay.
Oh, we could
I
look
mean-
around for that key. He said he lost the key a while ago.
We could, although I don't think we plan. I mean, does it really matter at this point once we get the door open?
Well, I mean, if we have the key, it'll be easier to open the chain.
Not necessarily. Well, yeah, the chain, yes. The rest of it, maybe not. Also, doesn't Vander have his thieves' tools back?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can try to
But
pick the lock.
if he doesn't need to pick the lock,
That's true. No, I mean, I wonder how long it would take for him to pick the lock versus for us to find the key.
I say we take
Less
5 minutes.
talking, more dinner.
Right.
think we take-
okay.
I think we take 5 minutes. We look in each of the rooms. I think we open all 3 doors at the same time because nothing bad could possibly happen. And then we just, yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. I concede to that idea. For now.
Anybody else?
I'm happy to look around if we can afford a couple minutes to look. Can't hurt, but
I mean, it's only like noon.
Same time, I'm not too keen to steal.
I can
Steal.
understand that. Not
I don't
stealing
think
from
we're
a
going to
church.
find much of anything as far as.
Well, I
actually
mean, I
looking.
don't think. Honestly, I don't think there's much worth stealing here. Also, we're just looking for a key.
It's
I'm
fine.
Right,
with
okay
me.
looking for a
Jean?
I just tuck whatever symbol I took into my shirt. Like, yep, just a key.
Mhm.
Very
You're
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
subtly.
you're not
sure.
going to carry
You
that
got
flat.
permission
Oh, it
for
didn't
that
show
one.
for you guys. Oh, no, it did.
Yeah, the flag.
Yeah,
Did
you're
I
not
just
going to
take a
just
flag?
carry that around? Yeah.
I might wear it as a cape, honestly.
It's pretty, it's definitely showing its wear and tear, but yeah, you found a flag.
It looks metal as hell. I might try to fashion that into a cape later. Not gonna lie. I'll take it off its standard. Like I'll just take the fabric itself,
Okay.
and I'll just tuck it into my bag for now. But I'm gonna try to fashion that into a cape later.
Okay.
Oh, Imra, I've got a little arts and crafts project for you.
Whose door are we opening first?
I figured we just do them all on 3 just to make it Charlie's life harder.
I mean, it's not super hard.
Nah.
All right, then I will just go like the one that
If there
Yeah.
are 3 others, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3
There's-
doors.
No, just okay. I didn't see the word.
Yeah, so I'll just describe. So I'll go the one that Zavon is next to Jean, and then Ulrich. I have forgotten how hard it is to distinguish your guys' tokens.
Yeah, one of us has to go be a redhead.
Something.
Just one of you, not all of you.
Jean's
Maybe
gonna
a
go
blonde.
bald.
I like how it's redhead and like not any other color that you could possibly pick, because blondes do exist, guys.
But you're a blonde, and we might get confused.
I'm a woman.
I think I can tell the difference. Okay.
I don't see gender. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Zavon, you open your door. You see this is a dirty room. You can see a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress. You see that there's a small table. There is an oil lamp that is burning brightly on it, and mounted above the bed, headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol. This one here next to Jean, and then like if you want to go in and investigate further, you can, but I'll read the descriptions and then we can do that. You see an old desk, a chair that's standing against the south wall. You see a wooden holy symbol mounted above them. It's a sunburst. There is a 10-foot long iron rod attached to the north wall that is standing bare. It suggests that there was once a tapestry that once hung there, and then you also see a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors. And the last room, Ulrich opens the door. This dirty, lightless room has a wooden bed, a straw-filled mattress, and above it, the headboard is a wooden holy symbol.
I've got a cabinet and a desk.
If you want to go ahead and somebody can roll for Ulrich, I would just go with Vander since he's right there. Roll investigations, and I will let you know if you find a key.
Sure thing.
Yeah, go for it, Vander.
I'll go ahead and guide myself as well,
Okay.
though I don't know that I'll need it. That's a nat 20 minus 1.
Net 20 for 19. I've been there.
And literally a 4 on the 1d4, so
There you go.
Nice.
won't do much better.
So you go into what you presume is Father Donovage's room. You kind of check the little table nightstand area. You don't see a key, but you do notice that one of the floorboards next to the bed, it has like a gap between it, and you kind of see a little like it. You kind of catch like the glimmer of light reflecting off of something metal down below. But like when I mean small gap, like a gap that's big enough for a key to go in, but not big enough for your hand.
Can I have my buddy, which I almost have a name down for, by the way? I'm still
Impy?
workshopping. Impy for now, yes.
You make him face.
Yeah, Impy McImface. Can I have him go and reach his invisible claw down and see if he can pluck the item?
How long do you think his little claws are?
Yeah. Probably not that long. Probably all 6 inches. I would imagine. I'm not a proportional guy. I'm a tiny guy myself.
Well, and he's probably got like long fingers. Yeah, go ahead and have him roll me a dexterity check. That's what we will use to determine.
Just click on his dexterity.
He's not good
bonus.
at listening to you. He goes down in there, but he does not come back with a key.
I think that's my fourth one this evening already. So
At least you don't have
Killing
anything that makes you have to roll on a table when you roll that one, because we got some of those happening in the other game.
like wild surges and such. Or
No, one of them the first night turned into a werewolf.
oh gosh,
So
That's
the
fun.
first session, like there was somebody in the group who wanted to be a werewolf, and I was like, I rarely like firmly say no on something, but I am saying no on this. I don't want to deal with it the whole campaign. And then he got bit and failed his con save, and I was like, great. So I got rid of somebody who wanted to be a werewolf, and I turned one of you into one. I'm the best DM ever. All right. Anything else you all would like to do? You do not have the
Um,
key.
Is there anything interesting in the cabinet here or in the desk? I'll rummage through them. Rolled a 14.
Yeah, you open up. There's nothing really interesting, just like old books with like prayers and things in it.
Hey, Emma, there's books in here.
I will look.
Emma's
Do
the
they?
book person.
I am the book person. When I look through these prayer books, are they significantly different from prayers to the Dawn Father that I've seen through my studies?
They do not appear to be significantly different to you. As you're kind of thumbing through, I will make a note and I will send the PDF to you. I don't seem to have it
Okay,
downloaded for
are
some
all of the
reason.
books exactly the same?
Yeah, it just seems like this is like if
Just
this
where they
was
store the prayer
yeah,
books? Okay.
where like the Bibles would
I'll
be if it was a church.
I'll slip one in my pack with the intention of giving it to Zavon once we've had a chance to deal with the problem.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by my food order coming. What did you get that you're
Um,
thinking of?
I got prayer books
Oh,
that to the Morning Lord, just so
okay.
you can compare to Dawn Father prayers, although they seem to me to be very similar.
Okay.
Okay. If I may make a suggestion as to how we deal with this, I think we just open that door and be ready to ambush the creature at the entrance.
I mean, Fatal Funnel is the way to go.
I really feel that's the best course of action. Any disagreements?
Devon, Hex.
Obviously we don't know if he's bound in there or anything, so he could come running out
Right,
at us.
and if it is bound in there, that actually makes it slightly easier for us.
Could also attempt to pacify him as best as we can verbally, and then launch a bit of a surprise at him, or make the first move or see if we can bind him or something.
I mean, I know vampires have increased strength, but maybe we can try to hold him while the others kind of just keep him down.
We can try. If we're all getting in that room, I'm actually gonna stand directly outside the door, just so I'm not in there.
Yeah, I guess, like,
Because I don't
Jean.
want to be in melee range at all.
I feel like Jean wants to be right there. Jean likes a target-rich environment. He will note to people that this spot is too small for him to get big in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you do that in a limited amount of times, or?
Twice per long rest. And
You've already used it once. Let's not.
oh yeah, I wasn't planning on it. I can still gain the advantages of it without changing size because it says if
Becoming
there's
large.
it says if I lack the space to become large, I don't become large, but I still gain the other effects.
Okay.
But I also don't want to use it unless things get bad.
I think we might need a torch for Ulrich, because I don't think he can see, or does he have the goggles?
I thought Ulrich had the goggles now.
I think
thought
he
we-
does.
I thought
can-
we made
Okay,
it
sweet.
a way that everybody was able to see dark now.
I can
Awesome.
also cast light on somebody's weapon or shield or what have you to allow them that capability, at least
If
within.
you
like,
want, you could cast it on my stuff since I plan on staying slightly back.
Okay.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can cast
so
it on my
I'll-
shield because I'm going to be right in front of him. So
I think I can only do it once because it's
Yeah,
not
but I mean,
concentration, but it's.
you
If
could put
there's
it on.
options,
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can put it on me because I am going to be right up front, and this way the light's always going to be there.
that's true.
Oh yeah, to show you're illuminating. Yeah, I'll cast light on.
Cool.
Jean's
What's the radius
shield.
on that? Because I'll put it on this token.
Oh, I don't
Light.
remember.
It's like
I don't-
So
30,
20,
isn't it?
20?
Is it 20? Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, 20 feet radius.
20 bright, 20 dim.
20. Yep, 20 light, 20 bright light, 20 dim light. So 40 total, but 20 bright light.
I think I did
I
it
can also
right.
color it however I want, but I'm boring and I'm just gonna keep it as like a
Jean humbly requests purple.
light.
Red, as to not bother our dark vision. Oh, it's purple now.
Awesome.
I like it.
You said red. It's red now.
No, I mean, it makes sense.
Okay. Are you all? So if you want to go ahead and put your token where it would be, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Well, I guess we have to open the door. Well, I guess we're assuming that Sly can get it open.
No, we're not assuming
guess-
that.
Okay,
Slide
then
you
Vander can get
atheist
him.
tools, Vander.
Kimber, do you want to be
it's-
in the doorway so you can see?
It's
Yes,
the
that
trap
is.
door.
I plan on moving there.
Just to clarify, it's the trap door that they're all around right now in that
Mhm.
room, basically.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah. If you want, you could come. I would get. Actually, here you come in front of me, because I don't plan on casting any kind of things that you would be in the way of.
I'll have my imp who's still wait. I have my imp
Could I-
who's still invisible, kind of behind Vander. I'll
While
have my imp
he's
kind of following Vander, more or less.
while he's thieves tooling,
Mm-hmm.
I just have the axe up. Like I am ready to come down on something. Should something
Could I get
burst
a
out of
pat
the
on the
door.
back, Savon?
Right. Yep. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna move behind. Can I get in there? No, it's because my imp is blocking. I'm gonna cast guidance as well on.
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
you.
Sorry. So you'll have an extra D4 on that.
Oh, I'm gonna need it. 20.
Yeah, you get the lock off of the chain.
And I'll slowly start to remove the chains over top of the trapdoor.
Yeah, you begin to remove the chains. You hear the voice from below. Ah, finally, I'm being fed. I'm so hungry. A tasty snack. I smell so much. I think Duro might be my favorite character of the whole campaign. And then you do notice as you're taking off those chains that the door itself, like, it looks as though it is completely sealed because it has taken in a lot of moisture and expanded, and it seems like it might be difficult to open.
Okay, we
Wanna
have
give
two
a crack at
options.
it,
We
Gene?
can knock. We can knock and hope he busts it open himself, or we can try to bust it open.
I think. You know what? Actually, you do whatever you want.
I look at Ulrich and I say, on 3. And I wink at him because I go on to. As per usual.
What method are you going with for opening?
Uh,
Rip that puppy open.
I
Okay,
mean, I have a
make me.
crowbar, but I'd rather not have it in my hand. Can I try to like wedge the axe in there and use that as a lever?
Yeah. Strength check advantage.
Oh. That's a save. That's the wrong thing. Ignore that if it rolls. That should have. Did it not roll? Are we having issues today?
The last thing I see is from Vander.
So we're just okay. Let me reload D&D Beyond because it's just not rolling. It's fine. It's like it's not like I've been using it all night with no problem.
No, but that like happens because I play rolling off of D&D Beyond, and I'm like, it just worked a second ago. I have no idea why it's no longer
Right,
rolling.
well, it's not working now,
rolling.
so I will do it
Yeah.
this way.
And then it's weird because they have the bot in Discord. I'm like, I don't know why we need the bot in Discord and D&D
There you go.
Beyond and
Enjoy
Roll
it.
20.
There you go. I rolled it from here, and
Yeah.
that's
You burst open that door. You take and like pry it open. It pops
Rolled
open.
two
It seems
15s.
with ease. And you see when you get that open that there is a wooden staircase that descends 15 feet into the undercroft.
Go, Roo, it's dinner time.
Just whistle at him like a dog.
God.
Do I hear anything?
You do not hear anything.
All right, this is
Ah,
only a test to see if it's working.
fuck.
Why is it not working because I don't have the token selected? No? All right, I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. Great. Oh, Jesus. All right, that
I
worked.
think it just
That
worked.
yeah, I think it
I don't know
just
why
needed a
that
minute.
worked though. No, but like that was a different thing.
It's
But
loading.
then that worked, and it rolled damage. Whatever. I don't care. I guess we got to go down.
I would rather wait. Listen, I know he said it was a bad idea, but we could lure it. I'm just saying. I'm not in combat.
Just no.
Why not? Why not? It would come up here.
Do I hear anything coming?
1 second. You hear movement, but you do not hear anything coming up the stairs.
If I call his name, do we hear more movement?
As you call his name, he says, where is my father? Why is it just you? I no longer sense him here.
He's gone to run an errand. He asked us to feed you.
After all this time, roll deception.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, that's more of like the truth, though.
It's it's half true. Okay. Imra, please. Imra, get your shit together, woman. Good. Yes, a 20.
Solid.
He asked you to feed me while he was on an errand.
Yes.
We're what you call experts.
I'm here waiting. I like to hunt.
That's fucking terrifying. Jean, I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying.
I'll stay in the back.
What would you like to do?
I'd have to get through all of you.
What is with you and self-mutilation?
It's not. Listen, I just wanted to come up here. I don't want to go down there.
Fine. One cut.
No, well, no. Listen. You made the mistake of making me go in front of you. I'm literally blocking you off. So.
Oh no! There's nothing you can do to stop me here. At Jean's yes, I very quickly take my knife out and make a little prick on my finger, just enough to get the blood flowing. I'll take damage.
You're using a dagger, so a D4, but you don't need to add any modifier to it.
Okay. I mean, I'm just like pricking my finger.
Charlie's like, I don't need to do anything. They're just gonna kill
That's
themselves.
the thing is, once you start down that train, there's only so many die that you can roll.
Just a D4, right?
Yeah, just a D4.
Nat
Please
20
roll
crit
shit.
damage.
2.
Okay.
2 points.
You prick a little deeper than you intended to, and you take 2 piercing damage, I would assume, as a dagger,
Okay,
slashing,
Yeah.
It's
damage,
just a ninth. It's
bloodlust.
just a ninth of her HP.
Yeah, how much HP do you have?
Yeah,
16 out of 18
improved.
right
Yeah,
now.
you've improved.
I'm good. I'm fine. Listen, I don't plan on getting in the way of that.
All right, for DMUs, and you can decide to do what you want to do, but let's roll initiative, and we'll have people act so it doesn't get confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right. So
Sure,
that
you were to highlight the character.
so Gene is at 2, and I think if I roll Ulrich's, it's gonna overwrite it.
Where is?
And Ulrich's 9.
I really need you all to. We need some blondes.
first of all, how dare you? I'm right here.
I need variety. Everybody needs to have a different hair color and style.
If it helps, I'm the
Watch
only
here.
bearded one.
That's true. Zavon is the only one with a beard currently.
Big old bushy gray one.
You said Ulrich was 9.
Oh, that's
Ulrich
not
is
true.
9,
Actually,
yes.
Jean also has a beard. It's just not as prominent as Zavon's.
Stubbly.
All right.
Gene,
Trimmed.
I
Just
think
the way
I
in
did
real
that
life.
right for myself and my imp, but tell me if I fuddled it up.
I got an 11 for your imp and a 10 for you.
Perfect.
Does your imp have a separate initiative, or is it acting with you?
Well, he has its own initiative roll.
Okay.
I think it's more of a DM. I mean, if you want me to have him always on the same, go at the same time, or if you want him to have his own initiative, I'll defer
I
to you.
have no actual preference, so if he has his own, he has his own. Vander, you're up. You see that the door is open. You've heard a little bit of movement about, and you heard Duro, whatever I'm saying, call saying he wants to hunt. What would you like to do? And again, you can choose not to do anything. This is just to help me keep track of what's happening.
Gotcha. Upon Imra pricking her finger, did Vanda hear Doru make any movements towards the hatch?
You did hear him call up, something smells tasty. But you don't hear him moving towards the hatch.
He looks at the rest of the party and, well, I guess we're going down. And Vanda will head down first.
Okay. Moving you.
Nice.
That is your first step that you would take. So, like, you haven't actually used any of your... Well, you used 5 feet to move to that point.
Gotcha.
Do you see where your token's been moved to?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, Vanda's gonna keep moving and see if you can see or hear. Oh,
As you step to the side, you do catch a glimpse of Duro.
So that would be 20 feet?
Well, no, because you wouldn't be able to sidestep, so you took 5 to get onto that platform, so
Gotcha.
20 and then 25 for where you're at right now.
Vanda will move here and ready in action to slash at Doru
Okay.
when he comes within range. And that's his turn.
Alright, Imra, you were up.
Indeed. I'm not going in there. So I'm just gonna stay up here for now.
All right.
And Vander didn't say anything like back up the stairs, correct?
Just no, it's just that warbled screaming that we hear down there.
Mm.
Nothing's wrong.
All right.
Vander's not yelling yet, so we're probably fine.
Fully forgot to. But we run it. We run it.
All right. Vander, you see as Duro locks eyes on you and tasty snack awaits, and he rushes forward. You take your held action.
So,
Nice.
25.
Yeah, that will hit. That will definitely hit.
7 points of slashing, and since I'm a swashbuckler, I can put, what is it called? Sneak attack on that.
Okay.
Uh, 16 total slashing.
Oh damn, I'm like really bad at math because I came up with 18, but I obviously have forgotten what you rolled. So I'm not that bad. Okay,
we'll take 18.
16.
I think
All
my
right.
AC is 1 down than it should be.
You should be able if you on Foundry next to armor class, you can hit the little cogwheel and change it if you need to.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. As he lunges forward, you see as he reaches out towards you with his claw attack. A 22.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
9 slashing damage.
Oh, we fucked up.
Gotcha.
And then
Good.
he is also going to try to bite at you. A 12, I'm assuming misses.
Yeah, it misses.
Oh, I lied. He would not have tried to bite you. That was a lie. He didn't do that. I didn't read all the information. Imp is up.
Oh, really? Yeah, you know my imp does more damage than me. He goes before me. What am I here
Trade
for?
you out for the imp.
I know, right? All right. Well, I guess the imp will descend, following Vander down there.
Okay, let me move him. So 5, 10. Okay, at this point he has moved 10 feet. You should see him towards the right of the church.
Gotcha. All right. So he is flying in general, but still invisible. He'll just go down the stairs. Just continue on. So you said 10 feet so far.
Mm-hmm.
So here's 10. It's 20. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to mark that.
Oh, you're okay.
25. And he'll actually circle around behind him. Oh no. Sorry, I thought Vander was him for a second. But he'll pop like right here.
Okay.
So I still have to basically I'm using my bonus action to make him attack. So he's gonna do an attack on him.
Nice.
Seriously. That would be I
Well,
wonder what that
he's
would be like on-
invisible, so he would have also had advantage, but look at that, you
Yeah,
didn't even need
oh
it.
yeah, that's true. I don't think I can roll that better. So all right, so the that will be a little bit initial damage here. So that's 1d4 plus 3, so that's so it's 7. That's a max damage roll, but then that would double, right? So 14 Piercing.
No, so you would roll another d4
Oh,
and
you did.
add that
Cool.
to it. Yeah, you double the dice, not the modifier.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this manually because that's the fastest way I know how. So 3 plus 3, so 6 plus 7 is 13. So 13 piercing.
Where are you getting the second 3?
Do I not double the? Because it's a 1d4 plus 3 for that
Yeah, the
initial.
modifier doesn't get doubled. It's the dice that
really?
get doubled. Yeah, so it's
Oh.
10 total. Does his damage count as like magical or anything like that?
No, I don't believe so. I think it's just standard. So I'm assuming probably
Okay.
just doing half damage, I imagine, or something. But yeah, nothing. Oh, well, actually, wait, hold on. Yeah,
If
I
you
don't think
if
so.
you want to look and you can get back to me after we've
Yeah,
like cleared
I,
through
I,
turn and
I'm,
stuff,
I'm,
you can
I'm
tell me
almost,
later.
I'm almost positive it's not. So
Okay. All right, and then you are up.
all right. Oh, I actually forgot a piece of that though too. So he has to make the DC 11 concentration
Constitution.
saving, right?
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. My brain.
All right, what happens to him?
It's just a matter of if he fails, he takes it's 3d6 extra damage. If
Okay.
he succeeds, it's half of whatever this roll will be.
All right.
But then I think it get doubled. I don't know how that would work, but I'll let you decide. So that's 17 damage if he fails. Pierce. That's poison. Actually, it's poison.
Okay.
And then do I roll another 3d6 for the critical?
I'm not sure. I've not had something with that kind of like attack and an attack. Does somebody else know?
I think it does since it's only one attack.
Well,
If there's only one
I
attack
missed
roll.
the exact
It's all a
direction.
single attack basically with the effects and such. But yeah, I don't know if you double everything or if you just double the initial hit or.
Double all dice. If it's all part of the same attack, it's double all dice.
Okay. I will just take off that. I'll just do the full amount because it would have been half. So I'll just
Okay.
take that full amount off if that's okay, or you can roll
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Okay.
I can't roll better than that. So
Yeah, I
that's
figured,
fine.
but I never want to take that away from you.
No,
And then
you're
it's
fine.
your turn.
So my turn. All right. Well, I will also be following down.
Okay, so
Mm.
5, 10. At this point, you're at 10 feet once it moves you over.
All right, and there's another 10. Probably should get off the staircase. 20. I'm gonna have to get in melee with him either way. Yeah. All right. Well, 5 and then 10, I guess. Or I'll just go behind him, make it easier.
Okay.
And now that I'm in range, though, I would be at disadvantage with my Eldritch Blast. So, you know what we're gonna do? You kept teasing me about that rapier. I don't know if it does anything special, but I'm going to use it now. So I'm
Awesome.
going to take a swing at him. I don't know if it'll do anything extra. I don't know if it'll fuck me up. I don't really know, but I'm going to take a swing.
Oh god, it's been a while.
Might not even hit him anyway. So 13 to hit, unless there's other things that it does.
That does not hit for him.
Okay.
Whew.
And I think that's about all I can do.
Okay. Sorry, I am multitasking. I forgot about that rapier.
No
Ulrich
problem.
is up.
So something I realize now that I've been looking deeper into Ulrich's character sheet. He has that sword that he like is super happy about,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
That I definitely wasn't using in that first combat.
It happens.
I was
I
like, wait a
mean, he's not your character, so I'm
Yeah.
not upset.
Yeah.
And we haven't
I was like,
played
wait a
in
minute.
2 months.
I was like, wait a minute. Doesn't somebody have like a sword that they're super fond of?
I will add, by the way, just as a quick note, I do have an invocation that means that my familiar's attacks are magical for the purposes of overcoming immunity and resistance. So
Cool.
for whatever that does.
Okay, can you roll the 3d6 for me?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I have corrected damage.
Okay.
Alright. Ulrich is up.
Ulrich's gonna move in. He can't do anything from here.
Okay. He
But
has
this time with
sword.
the sword drawn because he forgot that he had the sword.
Alright,
I'm
he
sorry
has
about that.
moved 5 feet so far.
Okay, he's moved 5 feet. 10, 15. Oh, hello, 20. He knows standing at the bottom of the stairs is a bad idea. 20, 25. 25, 30. That's 30. And he's going to swing with the longsword.
Okay.
And I guess he's going to two-hand it because he's not, he doesn't have a shield or anything, so he'll two-hand it.
Oh, I'm shocked he doesn't have a shield.
He's been looking for one, but he hasn't found one yet.
That will definitely hit.
Versatile damage. Normal. Yeah.
Nice.
13. And it is a magic weapon, so.
Alright. Anything else for his turn?
I don't know if this sword does anything else, but that's he can't use his bonus action. See, I remember this now that he talked about like, oh, like I have all these things I can do with my bonus action, but I can't use them because of the sword, right? So I'm like, why hasn't he been using these Polar Master things? Like, wait a minute.
Because he picked up the sword.
Right, got it. So yeah, that's his turn.
Because it's been so
you know
long,
what? No,
I don't even remember
he
how
is.
he ended up with the sword.
I have no clue. He is also going to divine smite on top of that.
Woo.
Okay, so, yeah, go ahead and roll. Typically that needs to be called before rolling, like, just in case
Oh,
it
well, he can do it
wouldn't...
after he hits.
Can he?
Because it's once he hits. Yeah, it's once you hit, you decide to divine smite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the few benefits of the smite is that you can make sure you hit
Okay.
first.
Yeah, so he will divine smite damage. If it's undead, it adds a extra
1d8.
1d8.
Okay.
I might have done it automatically. I don't know. 'Cause
Whew,
it did 2d8.
Oh,
So.
rough.
that's a roll.
Yeah, well,
That's a me roll.
and he's got 2 spell slots left. Okay, that's it. Yeah,
I don't think it did the extra d8 though.
it did roll 2d8.
Well,
Oh,
it's
2d8.
it's,
it.
2d8.
it says
Oh, it
to
is
deal
2d8.
2d8 plus
Okay.
1d8.
All right.
Yeah.
So I will just
Oh,
roll.
wait, what
2d8.
level did you cast it at? Sorry, I didn't read the whole thing.
First.
Okay, then
At
yeah,
first.
it's just the 2d8. Because it's...
Well, one spell slot is 2d8 plus 1 for every
For-
spell, so it should be 3.
So
There
is
you
he
go.
casting it higher than level 1?
No, but the target is undead.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
It's usually
Okay.
2d8
Plus
level.
an extra
and then-
Yeah.
1d8 for
Got
undead
it.
fiends. I assume he's undead.
Yeah. Yep, you're good.
Okay, so it'll be an extra 3 radiant.
Wow, those are great rolls.
Yeah, I know. Solid 1, 2, 3. Great
Oof.
use of a spell there.
Rough.
It really sucks for me that is radiant.
Oh, all right, fantastic. I mean, I did a good.
You
Great.
did something good. Alright, Vander.
Vander will take a slash at him.
Well, no, it's Jean's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
True.
It's
I didn't
okay.
mean... there's so much going on with you guys.
No, it's all good.
I think in the future, if someone's out, we're not gonna run their characters. It's just gonna be the consequence.
I think it's a good idea. I agree.
Yeah. Alright.
Jean's gonna run in.
Okay, so you have moved...
Come on, Imra, get on the bus.
You have moved
Oh
5
my
feet so
God.
far.
10, 15.
That looked like a rave for a second there with the red
20.
light shining
Yeah.
down.
20,
Light show.
20, 25.
Oh my gosh. I'm not
All
giving
right.
you red light next time.
I think it's fantastic. And yeah, Gene's just gonna swing the battle axe.
I only wanted to feed.
Yeah, eat steel.
He's
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Oh!
Damage.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Roll big.
16.
Okay. And your battle axe is not magical.
Mundane as hell.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. Cause I ain't
I
using
thought
any
you
of them.
came to feed me, Vander.
Feed on this.
Okay.
Your face is red because of this screen you're looking at. It looks very ominous.
Yeah.
over there.
Oh!
Ooh,
Oh
that
my.
misses.
I will use my bonus action to use the other side of the blade. Ooh.
Oof.
15?
That hits. Meets it, beats
Okay.
it.
Awesome.
All right. Now we have a number. Ah.
6 plus. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man.
Brutal.
8 total.
We're like it's either ones or 20s for everything.
I want to feed on you.
I bet you do, buddy.
No, thank you. And Vander will skedaddle.
Okay. All right, Imra.
I like your skedaddle.
They've left me behind. I suppose I have no choice but to follow.
Okay, so you've
Into
gone
the depth.
15 feet at this point. Once it takes you to the strobe lights.
Okay. I move a couple more. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! I didn't see that
That's
token
okay.
before.
Oh, his
Um,
token? Yeah, he's a lot.
Okay. So guys,
I'm pretty
I
sure
have-
that's the
oh,
same token that was for the kid.
no. Boris? No.
Oh, it
Yours
looks
is-
just like it looks just like the kid.
He's creepy.
This guy's got a 5 head.
Okay, so fun fact,
I
we're
was
going
wrong.
to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Okay.
But let me see if I can. Hello. Let me see. Ah, perfect. Yep. I'm gonna cast that at 2nd level. Wisdom saving throw,
Wisdom.
please.
$12.
It does not save. Very good. Very good. Okay, good. If I could fucking roll. Oh, that's not terrible. It's not
All
great.
right, tell
but
us
it's
what we
not
see
terrible.
happen.
Oh,
You're kidding. Guys, I killed something.
Oh my god, I was gonna do so many things on my next turn.
I'm pretty
yeah.
impressed because he had 82 HP, but I shouldn't have moved in to
82?
attack Vander so soon.
Was the radiant the problem?
Well, yeah, he didn't get to regen. He wouldn't. Well, I mean, he didn't make it to his next turn, but he wouldn't have gotten to regenerate. Was why I was
Oh.
like, oh.
I completely I'm glad you did that because like right after my turn, I'm like I could have still tried to sacred flame him. I was like, I bet you he probably regenerates. I'm like, shit. But then you did that anyway. I was like,
Didn't even consider it. I just remembered that I saw it during the break, and I was like, oh, I was like, oh, Divine Smite the Vampire, got it.
very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, Imra walks down the stairs, points at the vampire child, and says, "To the dawn, father, with you." And the cast Dissonant Whispers, and
Ooh, burn.
the force of the whispers is so much that it just like instantly kills it. And then with that, Imra literally turns around on the stairs and says, "Burn that fucking thing," and walks away. back up the stairs.
All right. So let's go ahead. We'll kind of wrap this up. You guys don't need to move tokens or anything.
Remind
So
me not to piss her off.
yeah, you see as he has crumbled to the ground from all of that. What would the group like to do at this point?
I would like to say a prayer.
Yeah.
Zavon's gonna kneel down, and I'm gonna nerd this out for a quick second for the stream, so bear with me.
Hey, we're here
But
for
I
it.
had it, but your last sunrise and sunset has come. Go to the waiting arms of the Dawn Father. Be in his eternal warm, soothing light. We will miss your qualities, and we will forever cherish the moments we shared with you. Your legacy will continue through your good works, and through them you will live on for in death life. Elegy of the Dead from the Dawn Father. So, and with that, if anybody would like to help me, I would like to take his body out and bring it to the grave that the father had alluded to as well.
Oh, I
don't
think we
we
burn it,
should.
man.
I don't think we should leave a body behind. I think we
No,
should
we
leave
can- we can-
ashes.
We
Well,
can
we
burn
can bring
this
it to the-
and
Okay.
We can
burn
bring
this
it
and bury
there
the
and
ash,
burn
but
it in there.
Yeah.
I just want his ashes in the actual grave.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just as long as we are in fact burning it at the end of the day.
Yep.
Uh,
Are you
Cursory
burning it in
glance
the
around
church
here.
basement?
No, we're gonna bring the
No.
body out and then set it in the grave area, and then we'll burn it in the grave area.
I just had to check because you guys were burning lots of bodies in the houses, so I never know what your plans are.
That is,
Cursory
that is
glance around the basement. Anything look like we should take it with us?
So
Just
looking
before
around here, you can see the walls are pretty rough looking. The floor is made of damp clay and earth. The pillars are rotting from the strain of the church above.
This whole place is an OSHA hazard.
And you see some candlelight slipping through the cracks. But yeah, aside from that, you don't notice anything in here.
Works for me.
Oh, there's some
Vanda's
rats
gonna-
scurrying around. Per the map, look at all these mice.
Yeah,
Oh, what's that? You want me to move around more and church rave more?
Oh, and there's a coffin.
Oh, god damn it!
He had to have a place
Is it
to
open?
sleep. Yeah, I mean it's where Duro slept. It's open. Fear check.
Damn it! I had to go church rave, didn't I? Why? Why does it? So like the saving throws aren't working, but the attacks and stuff are. It's very strange.
Oh, that is weird.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. How do I roll this? Wisdom saving throw. Normal. Yeah. Great. I beat a 10.
Yeah, you beat the 10. You're good.
I forgot I had a +2.
You're a little startled by it, but you don't go into sheer meltdown mode.
Again.
As an FYI, because it seems like it is being difficult for some of you, if you like, I don't want people to always roll with dice. But like, if you have dice, just having them at your desk or your wherever you are to roll. If something's acting up, and that because I do that too. If I can't get something to click and roll, I just roll dice.
Cool.
So like, if
I
that's
have
something
those
that
with my
happens, please feel free. Okay, so you guys investigate the basement, burn, and then bury the body. And then are you going back to Irina and Ismark's?
Yeah, I think.
I think so.
Right.
We didn't leave anything at the bar, right?
No, I think we just wanted to go back to make sure that they were safe and settled back in and everything.
Well, we Immer doesn't know this, but we are taking Irina with us, correct?
Oh, you can
They're
have that
already there.
conversation as you.
Yeah, we can have that
guys are
conversation like back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can definitely be aware.
We're Ismark is going to spread a story of her falling ill, and we're going to take her to Valaki.
Yes,
Voila. Okay.
that's where you suggested.
To be fair, I think we should take her wherever we go, because if we leave her alone for a moment, there's no guarantees as to what could happen.
We're also leaving a huge target on our back, and you signed a contract that we need to talk about.
Yes, yes. At some point, we do need to talk about that. Okay, best case scenario, we get this bitch out of the valley. You know,
In a week?
we've done more stupid things in less time. I feel.
Yeah, you stabbed your finger in front of a vampire not 10 minutes
Hey,
ago.
didn't even fucking work the way I wanted it to.
And you rang a bell in the middle of a graveyard that
Yeah,
we
no,
just
I
fought a
don't want to
bunch
hear
of
it,
on.
Gene.
So
You.
both of you guys, decision making abilities. Let's. I think me and Vander are gonna lead some of the next
I just
decisions
wanted
here.
information. Is that such a
I
crime?
just
I'm
wanted
a
to ring a
scholar.
bell.
I'm a scholar. God's damn it.
There was a rope.
With the
Anyway,
noose, and you thought to ring the bell?
Yeah, the noose did not bother me at all. I figured like the father was gonna hang himself at some point.
Cool. Anything from Vander or Zavon?
Not at this point
I-
for me.
Vander will chuck a stake into Doru's heart. as
Oh,
they're about
good.
to move
Okay.
Gene,
the
could
body.
we cut that noose down?
Yeah, you want it?
No, I just don't want it in here.
Oh, yeah, totes.
I just figured probably best not to leave, weapons that one could hurt themselves with lying around after father's lost his son.
I will.
Also, are we effectively saying that we're heading back to the their place
Yes.
essentially, and then we're gonna be doing a rest, in general.
And then skedaddling, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assume we're gonna
So-
rest for a while to get till like nightfall, and then we're gonna skedaddle.
Right.
Is it safe to
Um,
be out at night?
No,
Okay. Well,
when has safety mattered? I
I was gonna say
will.
it's not safe
I'm
to be out
just
during the
thinking-
day.
But
In
if
the day it's dark.
Strahd is a vampire, which he is, would he not have a lot more control at night, even in a place like
I
this?
think honestly, for him in particular, I'd imagine he probably has just as much.
I was gonna say I don't think it
It's
actually matters.
it's perpetually dim. We don't really see the sun in here, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
So
it gets barely more. It gets barely less dark during the day,
Okay.
Yeah.
is what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I suppose it doesn't matter. maybe
I
keep an eye out
do
for
have
wolves?
one question. Like, what time are you all thinking you are leaving at night?
I mean,
How long do we need to rest to get our short rest?
8
8
hours.
I think.
8
Yeah,
hours.
basically a long rest is a short rest here.
Right.
Yep.
So I mean,
I
if we're
actually
saying
have
it's
really enjoyed it, though. I think it makes people have to think about what they're doing in
Yeah,
combat.
I mean, you have limited. Honestly, it's part of the reason I was like, it'd be kind of cool to play a warlock, because I was like, I'll at least get my couple of spells back on the long rests, that we get.
Um,
So.
so we're
This was an
saying
interesting time
it's
to
like
play it.
3 o'clock now. If I'm going by this clock here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
leaving
yeah.
at 11 works.
Well, so you have to get 8 hours of sleeping, so you would be waking up at 11. Like, if you went to bed right now. So probably after midnight, 1 a.m.-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's worth bedding down, making a
Yeah.
plan, and then
And just for the sake of doing it again,
Getting
because I
scolded
have
by
no other
Emma.
reason, I'm also gonna cast a quick cure wounds for the hell of it, even though it'll probably rest anyway and nothing will happen, just in the offhand chance.
Did
We'll
anyone
throw a
take
cure
any
wound.
damage?
Yeah, Vander did.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Imra took 2 points.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
I'll be
That
that's
was
not as
choice.
much, and that was self-inflicted.
Or will I'm gonna do this. He's gonna put 2 points of his
lay on hands.
land hands into you.
Sure.
All right. Do not go
That's
ahead
my
and
hair
like
staying
don't do anything with the short rest or anything as far as
Yeah.
updating your character sheet. Because we will pick up with you guys getting back to Ismark and Irina's. Cool.
So that should top
Is
off Vander, sorry.
How much was it? Oh, yeah,
16. So yeah, you're
Just in
100%.
case, by the way, Chuck, because I know you thought it was weird. remember my warlocks are always the same spell level, so it's not like I'm
Yeah.
choosing a second level. It's
No,
just
no,
all
it,
my
it just
things
threw me
are-
off. I forget you're a warlock. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, let's. I was like, he lost like 4 points. Let's not go.
It actually threw me off initially when I rolled it because I was like, "Wow, that's a lot of healing for cure wounds level 1." I'm like, "Oh yeah, they scale."
Cool. All right. I'm gonna
Cool.
end the stream. We can chat for a few moments if we need to, and then we'll call it good. All right. If you were watching on the stream, we will be back not next week, but the following week. We are playing bi-weekly, so we will see you then. If you've not hit the follow button, please do so. See you, stream.
My stream.
Everybody.
Yeah.